Hello everybody, OG Russ back with The Witness. So I've been here off camera the past 10 minutes waiting for these clouds to shift, and so now you can see that I'm very close to forming that line that I really wanted. And there we go. Yeah, told you guys it took a long time on the last video. That's why I wanted to do that off camera. There. So I got that out of the way. Now can return to the top of the mountain. So anyway, I just wanted to tell everybody that I've been a little bit behind on doing videos lately. Been really busy with the Lexicon Gaming Convention in Lexington, Kentucky a couple of weekends ago. I was involved in some other projects. So when am I doing this video? Well, I'll put it this way. You are going to see this video uploaded on the morning of May 2nd. I am doing this video at 8 p.m. on May the 1st. So yeah, less than 12 hours after I do this video, it's going to be uploaded. So yeah, so that shows you how behind I have been lately. Anyway, let's get back to this. As I mentioned before, and you saw the little sneak preview when I activated that line on that yellow box, activated this puzzle here on the floor. So we'll just take a little tour around here. So we got 2 black squares, 2 white squares. We've got 3 possible start positions and our possible exit. Well, which one is our possible exit? Actually, it's actually going to be here, here, and here. We're getting 3 puzzles for the price of 1 here. So we've got to start in a different position and end in a different position each time. But just to complicate things a little more, each time we draw the line, we've got to get around these 2 statues. So I'll show you. I try to draw a line here. Yep. See? Can't go past the leg. So it's all about situating myself in the perfect position in order to make valid lines, and still respecting the rules about the black squares and the white squares. So for our first solution, well, I think this is pretty straightforward one. How to do this. So shut off the white square here, come around this guy's legs, and then come over here, and then that's an exit. Yep, and it's valid, because yep, but this white square over here is its own region, and then the 2 black squares have all the room they want in the middle. And I've just activated that lock. So that's 1 down. Now I've got to solve the other solutions here in order to pull all 3 of these locks and see more stuff. So let's come to this side and solve the puzzle a different way. So let's see. So let's try over here. So using this as the start position, and as you can see, exit lit up there on the right. So I've got that black square on its own, and let's see. I don't think there's anything wrong with me putting this white square in this region over here. Now, of course, I do have a problem with this leg here, so I've got to kind of move myself over a little bit. So that way I can get around that corner. Like right there might be okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can get around this guy's leg now. Okay, yeah, good. Yep, okay, good. Made it around the corner. Right, this white square is in this kind of long S Tetris shape. And then come around the outside with the black square over here in its own region. So that's 4 regions. Each square in its own region. And another lock undone. So for the final lock, got to be on this side. And I think for this, yeah, I have to, yes, I have to use this as the starting position and this as the end point, because this is where the final lock is. So, let's see. Because I want to make a corner over here, so I'll make sure I get around this guy's legs. So there's white in its own region over there, and I can round over here like this. Now I've got the 2 black squares in that massive region there, and white's over here on its own. And there we go. All 3 locks have been pulled, and entire floor opens up, and we've got stairs, which means we can now go into the mountain. So before I go too far, I want to direct your attention back to that yellow box where I'd already drawn that line there. Well, check this out. Take a look under the box, and we've got an extra line here. So this is 2 puzzles for the price of 1. So draw this line, and we hear some electrical things going on, some electrical things booting up. But what does this do? Well, I'm not going to tell you right now. That is some more spoiler stuff. So let's go ahead and proceed. Oh, take a look. We've got a television here. We've got looks like closed caption footage of parts of the island. Lots of office furniture. Ooh, we've got more screen. That's more parts of that. More parts of that. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, this is not creepy at all. We've been watched by hidden cameras this entire series. And that looks like a drone flying around, taking some cameras. Footage of the perimeter of the island? Yeah. Yeah. Very, a little too NSA for some of you, I'm betting. So let's just go down these stairs. And it brings us to the area. All right, if you're scared of heights, you may want to turn away for the next few seconds, because we're about to look down here. Yes, very long shaft here. Yeah, I can get right up the edge to it. Yeah, won't let me jump. We got some puzzles over here. Got some puzzles over there. We've got a puzzle in this floating column that has some more closed caption screens and some more office furniture and all that. And we've got a room over there. So yeah, how are we gonna get all of that? Well, let's go up these stairs. And we've got puzzle right here. There's our start. We've got 2 possible exits for our line. Well, the left exit leads to this little room right here. That right line leads to a closed door. Yeah, you can see we've got a lot of wires leading to it, so eventually we're going to have to get into this door and get out of this area, but first we need to do some stuff here. So, black square, white square, 1x4 Tetris piece that is twisted so we can put this horizontally or vertically. Okay, and we also have a little bit of a break right here that we cannot go through. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of information in this puzzle. There are multiple solutions here, but there is a specific solution that we want, and that is because we need to access that puzzle and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more on that side. We want to activate that puzzle and 4 more that go along with it, and we also want to access that room and whatever's in there. So we've got to draw a line that'll let us pull off all of that. So let's see if I can. So I start that. Oh, look at that! Look at that! As I draw the line, it's drawing the line down there in this in the void. So yeah, this is another one of these puzzles where we're not only drawing out the puzzle solution, but we're going to be walking the path that we make. So let's do that, and there we go. That is a valid solution. Lights up in purple, which means now we can go down there and walk that path. So we'll come over here. We've got us in here. Okay, black squares and white squares, but we've also got some obstructions. Lots of black horizontal lines to interfere. We've also got a little dot right here that we need to pick up along the way. So, let's see, I think this should be okay unless there's some hidden dots elsewhere in this puzzle. Oh, that's good. Good, yeah, 8 the dot here, white square here, white square here, white square here, and all 4 black squares in this kind of backward lowercase t shape. Okay, so I can get right up to the edge of this corner here, and I can get a little bit of this puzzle. Okay, we've got some more obstructions here. They're in a checkerboard pattern, and actually we can't access that right now because when I try to activate, oh, there we go. Because when I try to activate my line, it wants to go back to this puzzle. But let's get in here. Okay, so let's see what do we. Let's see if we can make it out. Well, you know, being at kind of an angle here, I can kind of see where the squares of the puzzle are. So trying not to get distracted too much by the checkerboard obstructions. So let's see what we got. Okay, so we got a black square here and another black square here. Okay, this is a white square. This is a black square. Got a black square over here and a white square over here. I think those are the only squares. I don't think there are any Pac-Man dots around, so let's see, let's try this. So just kind of do a squiggle like that. Oh, there are Pac-Man dots. Okay, they've been blocked out by the checkerboard pattern. So see. So let me draw this path again so I can see where the dots are. Okay, here and here. So, okay, I can just let's see. Well, let's see if I do this, put this black square in its own region, I can get around that. And do this, put this black square in its own region, and I hit this Pac-Man dot. This should be okay. And that is good. Okay, and then this I can't quite access. I got to be on that part of the path. But anyway, let's go ahead and walk the path. And I'm a little bit far from that puzzle, but I think I might be able to get anyway. Oh well, maybe not. I can see a couple of Pac-Man dots in that puzzle, but they're kind of faded. So I'm gonna redraw this path later, then we'll be able to do all that. Anyway, let's come in here. Oh, hey, take a look at that. See, I drew this path in a special way because there's a kind of a secret pathway in here, and now I can access the next of these puzzles with a checkerboard obstruction. Okay, white square, black square, back square. But now I've got a 2x2 Tetris shape over here, so I've got to make sure I have that somewhere in my solution. Of course, I don't know if there are any Pac-Man dots hidden in here, but this solution seems a little obvious. Well, that happens to be the right answer. Okay, there are no hidden Pac-Man dots, so good. Good, those two white squares are together. This black square is in this region, and this black square is in this 2x2 with the Tetris shape. Right, let's move over to the next one, and now we've got an even bigger distraction. So yeah, now it's alternating flashing a black grid and white grid. So we got let's see, we'll figure out what's going on here. Okay, this is a white square in the top left corner. This is a white square right here. This is a white square here. And then I've got black squares on either side of that white square. So let's see, how can I... Okay, the only thing is I don't know if there are any Pac-Man dots around here. So let's see. So I may have a solution here that is completely wrong. So yeah, I've got 3 white squares in this kind of skyscraper skyline type line, and then the 2 black squares over here. Oop. Oh! Okay, there's this square. Aha! And there's also a dot flashing. Okay. So hidden square. Okay, that is a black square. Okay. And okay, Pac-Man dot right here. So let's move this path over here like this. So I hit this Pac-Man dot, then I have this white square on its own. Okay, and if I do a little U shape right here, I've got 3 black squares together. And then just finish the line to the end. Yeah, got this white square here, and then that white square over there. Good. Okay, now comes the last one. Ooh, now we've got kind of like a mesh thing going on here. So let's see. Okay, I see a white square here, and white square here. And then I've got 3 black squares, kind of an L shape. So those 3 black squares are together. This is probably the wrong answer because there are probably some Pac-Man dots hidden in here. So let's draw this line and see. Aha, yes, there are two Pac-Man dots flashing red. There's one here and one here. So maybe manipulate the line, maybe do this. Rope off this white square on its own, hit this Pac-Man dot. Okay, and then put these two black squares together in this region. Come up here, hit this Pac-Man dot. Okay, rope off that black square here, and then these two white squares are together. This should be correct unless there is anything else hidden in here. It is correct, good. Okay, so that's one wire leading to the door. Okay, anyway, so we get back to those in a minute, but we want to get into this room where we see some sketches of a bunch of the stuff that we've seen on the island. Temples and stuff. Yeah, look at that. As a matter of fact, this is all temple drawings, it seems like. Yeah, temple. It's all temple. Okay. Rocks. Okay. Got temple prototypes here. There's also a little recorder in there with a speech, but as I've mentioned many times before, we're not going to click on those. We're not going to bore you with all that stuff. Yeah, let's go on to the next puzzle. Okay. Black squares and white squares again, but now we've got this metal bar in the way. And this is also a rotationally symmetrical puzzle, so two lines will get drawn together. So got to separate the white squares and black squares, but we also want to make sure that neither of our, well, make sure that my line doesn't run into that metal bar. So let's see how we take care of this. Well, let's see. I can hit this from either side, so don't have to necessarily draw there. I could draw over here if I wanted to. So let's see. Okay, we know that's not going to be the correct answer because I still got a white square right here. So let's see. Maybe so instead of doing this, let me do this. And that way I've got license to draw down this way. Aha, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. And it is good. Yep. So this one's on its own. This white square is with this white square and this kind of Z shape, S shape, something like that, backward S, whatever I want to call that. Okay. These three black squares together, these two black squares together. Right. Move on to the next one. Okay, let's kind of put this little off center here so I can see all the squares. Okay, we got two bars in the way now. So let's see how I can do this. Ooh, that's interesting. Look at that. If I stand over here, those L bars fit nicely in between these lines, and I can kind of draw around them like that if I need to. Okay, only one circle, only one exit, so only dealing with one line here. So I think I do need to be over here to see. Okay, so those are all white squares behind the metal bars, so I can just do this, I think. Yeah, it's simple enough. Good. Okay, now, now we've got some real distractions here with these metal bars. And we got lots of Pac-Man dots. So, Okay, and this one is rotationally symmetrical. So, well, obviously I'm not doing this corner manually because I can't get the bars. So I've got to draw from here. Let's see. How? Just see. Let's see. So there's a dot here, so I gotta make sure my line hits this spot. Dot here, so I have to make sure line hits this spot as well. Let's see, are any other dots hiding behind the metal pieces? Does not appear to be. So let's see. Let's see if this works. That's good. All right. A little funky line, but nothing terribly difficult. Right. So anyway, that okay. So blue line leads to this door, but door's not open yet. It's because we've got to solve those puzzles. Right. Actually, that's not all. Let's go ahead and solve the puzzle that is wedged in this column. Okay, so I don't see any Pac-Man dots here, so this is just colored squares and Tetris pieces. Let me get a little close. Okay, so horizontal 1x4 and vertical 1x4. So I think it's clear that they need to be together in either an L shape or a T shape. Yeah, and I can yeah, because I just take a look at them and juxtapose them with those two black squares, and they do make a nice little L shape. Actually, I probably shouldn't be thinking L shape. I should be thinking sideways T shape. Yeah, put the horizontal 1x4 here, vertical 1x4 over here. Okay, so that fulfills the Tetris pieces. Two black squares are together, white square down there in the bottom left is on its own. And then coming over here, I think all I have to do is do a U shape around either the white square or the black square, and then exit. That's good. Okay. So we got a chord. Yep, and it's going to lead in here. There's another puzzle in there, so if I come around the path like this, I get it right here. Okay, two black squares, two white squares, and two Tetris pieces in the middle. That's a 1x2 vertical and a 1x3 horizontal. Which I believe I could just make an L shape out of that as well. Matter of fact, you can just do the L shape like that. And then make sure rope off this white square here. So yeah, so the two white squares are roped off separately, and then the two black squares in the big region. Here we go. And that lights up, and that's another cord going to that door, but yeah, I've still got the last one to activate, and that is coming courtesy of those puzzles. But that is not a problem. All I have to do is redraw the path here so that I can hit those. let's see. Let's see. I don't really have to go through the column anymore. It's over here, so I can just go around it now. So I can do that. That way I can access the puzzle panels on the left. Do that. Wait a minute. Back that up. Yeah, back that up. You do this instead. Oh, hold on, hold on. So, yeah, because I want to separate. Yeah, there. Let's see if this will be okay. Let's see. That is actually not going to be okay because that goes straight through that column. But that's okay because we want the puzzles that are on the left there. So we don't necessarily have to worry about the exit right now. We just want to get these done. Okay. Right. So 2 Pac-Man dots. So those were the only 2 there. So I mean, this seems... Oh! Ooh, look at that. Yeah. The cursor's a little off there. No, actually, it's not the cursor that's a little off. It's the screen that's a little off. Yeah, just take a look. It's not fully perfectly centered. It's a little too high. But anyway, let's just go ahead and do that. There we go. Yep, hit that. Yeah, hit both those dots. White square there. 2 white squares here, and then all 3 together here. Alright, let's move on this one. Oh yeah, now it's even more off center. Now, if I try to click here, the line does not activate. So yeah, these screens are out of sync, so even though the image is here, I actually have to have my cursor right here as if the image was centered. So yeah, so a little tricky. So anyway, how many Pac-Man dots? Okay, we've got 5 Pac-Man dots. So we've got, yeah. So we also have to pay attention to the one that's at the top of the puzzle, which is actually the bottom of the screen. Yeah, it's not confusing at all, right? Yeah, right. Anyway, so just a single white square, single black squares. So no problem roping off the squares. It's just a matter of hitting all the Pac-Man dots. So hit those 4 together and then hit that 5th one. That's right there. Good. Next. Oh boy. Now we're getting to something really crazy. Yeah, again, can't click here. Computer's out of sync, so I actually have to click right here. So let's see what... Okay. So tetra shape, that's an L. Okay, and it's not rotated, so it must be in this direction. So it must be like that. Oh, okay, okay, that's gonna be hard to follow along for you people, because it's been split up and mixed around. But yeah, so L shape right here. Okay, but there's also, it seems to be Pac-Man dot? 1 Pac-Man dot, okay. Yeah, I can see half of it here and half of it here, so just shift that and you can... Okay, so we do the L shape. So 1, up 1 spot, up 2 spots, okay, over 1, down, over, hit that Pac-Man dot, and exit. Okay. Set. Ooh. No, yeah. Here's another crazy image now. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's really gonna mess with your senses, cause you know you have to draw the line normally, but in order to make sure your line is correct, you gotta tilt your head to look at the puzzle. So, ooh. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Okay, 1x3 Tetris piece. Okay, and that can be horizontal or vertical. That's in the bottom left corner. Bottom right corner is a 1x3 piece, but it must be horizontal. Cannot manipulate that. And then there's an L-shaped top center, which we can spin in any direction. Right. Also, okay, so we got a gap here and a gap here as well that we need to obey. Okay, that's gonna make that. It's gonna make it a little tricky on how to draw this L so that we don't run into these gaps. Okay, I see how we're going to do this. Okay, let's start with the 1x3 there. No, let's not start with the let's start with the 1x3 here. Okay, and then the static 1x3 here. Wait, that is actually not going to work. No. Okay, exit's over here. Yeah, so I need to do this L shape. Okay, so I can do the L shape like this. And then I can exit over here. But I have to do that. Have to do that last. Let's see, yeah, these three pieces are so far apart. It's like, how do I draw these separately? Because I can't really put them together too far apart to put two together in a single region. They have to be drawn separately. See, and I can't do this and then this, because then I've stranded that Tetris piece on the bottom right. And I can't start with the 1x3 that's over here, because then I've got problems trying to draw a 1x3 region for that. Yeah, this. Yeah, I can't make this 1x3 horizontal, because this one's also horizontal. They're going to be in the same row. That's 6 cells in a 5x5 grid. That's not going to work. Can't overlap these pieces. Okay, and the path has to start with roping this off. So it's either got to go... So, yeah, the path's either going to start that way or this way. Oh, I got it. I can put two of these Tetris pieces together. It's putting those two together. Yes. That's gonna do it. And then I can do that 1x3 there. Right. Oh boy. And ooh. Now this image is moving. Okay, so we've got purple stars now. And we know so two purple stars, they have to be together. And we can put them with either the white squares or the black squares. Oh, and we've got got gaps all over the place. Oh boy. All right. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see. See, they're probably... Oh, is it really going to be that easy? Yes, it is going to be that easy. Yeah, just snake through all the gaps. Yep, the two stars are with the black squares. All three white squares are together in this kind of backward C shape. Right. Okay, next one. Okay. So we got short L, 1x3. Those have to be in that orientation, and a Pac-Man dot. Oh well, this seems easy enough. Just, yeah, 1x3 here. Yeah, just come around like this. Then the upside down L here. And then just do a U shape to hit the Pac-Man dot. Right, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, well, that's annoying. Now the image is moving. Is it move? Oh. Ew. Here we go, Nausea City once again. Oh, wow. Yeah, as you go right or up, the moving gets faster. Ooh. Whoa, and that's just bad right there. Okay, unfortunately, the image stops and it stays static once it's solved. Can't say anything about that one, but that one's just moving nice and slow. Nothing offensive about that. And now we come to this one. Oh, it's just... Okay, well this is simple enough, just 4 Pac-Man dots. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh no. Oh god. Yes. It's spinning on us. Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to be confusing at all, right? Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, uh-oh. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Steady it a little bit, so I can concentrate. Okay, hit this one. Okay. Go up. Okay, go to the right. Hit this one. Unfortunately, I'm getting closer to that top right corner. It's going to start spinning faster. Stop this ride. I want to get off. Thank you. Okay, that lights that one up. And the door is now open. I just have to access it. So we'll just redraw a path. Come back upstairs, redraw a path, so that I can get in there. This should do it. Still obeying all of the constraints that are in the puzzle. Uh-oh! Can't get out. I need the path. That's right. That short path is not going to do any good whatsoever. So I do need that path all the way over here. There we go. Now I should be able to get through that pillar. Through that secret passage. Come on. Through here. Alright, here we go. Step on the path over here. There we go. Into the door. Down these stairs. We got an inside waterfall, which is not really a waterfall. It looks more like a drainage pipe. Although it is making a waterfall inside the mountain over here. Over here we get another nice view of the island. Yeah, there's the swamp area. All that. Inside here we see lots of prototypes of tree houses and windmills and stuff like that. Anyway, yes, let's continue down the stairs. Brings us some more puzzles, and oh, here's some more obnoxious color puzzles. Fantastic. Right. So yeah, so we got all the squares are flashing and the background is flashing. So if a person is not too distracted, they will realize that this square, and this square are all the same color. What color are they? The answer is, we don't really care. All that matters is that these three are the same color and they need to be together. Okay, now this, and this are the same color. So, let's keep that in mind. So, yeah. So we can just do what I said before, put these three of the same color in an L shape. And it's okay if we separate the single over here from its two friends over here. Because, yeah, as long as we're not mixing colors in the same region, we're fine. Okay, we come over here, and, well, now we got half of the screen that's a static color, but now this side's flashing. So we know this. So that is a genuine blue square. We know this is a genuine blue square from this half. So this is just a matter of trying to focus on the entire puzzle when this is lit up all blue and try to find out which of these squares, if any, are also a genuine blue. Okay, in the meantime, we also have this square, which is a genuine green. So okay, and matter of fact, take a look at the flashing. You can tell from this half and this that these three are the same color. And, matter of fact, you can also tell this is the same as these two. So now we know our color scheme. Oh, and we also got a little Pac-Man dot here that we have to eat. So that's a genuine blue, that's a genuine blue. These two are genuine blues. And then we've got three greens in an upside down L here. So eat this Pac-Man dot. So draw the line like that. So we've got our two blue cells together. and then do that upside down L for these 3 greens, and then the 2 blues down here are on their own. Right. That is correct. Okay, and you know what? Instead of going on with this next one right now, all the flashing colors and spinning puzzles have got me a little ill. So yeah, matter of fact, I say I'm getting a little ill from all these puzzles, and I'm sticking around right there with the staring at them. So yeah, let's face away from all the flashing and stuff, and just say we're done for this week, and I will be back next week with some more of this Wild and Crazy Mountain. So until then, goodbye, and to quote the late Jerry Springer, take care of yourselves and each other.